No, I always say that, what's great about this show is it's very much like Steve at the urinal. It streams for 33 minutes.
I want to pitch season 3 that you've moved to Ireland because we are the nosiest people around the world. And I think we would help you out. Something shocking, I think.
We actually considered doing a season abroad in the UK. Is Ireland part of the UK?
No, we're beside them, though.
No.
Yeah, but still, it's proximity. But it didn't manifest itself. But because we had to start shooting right. Anyway, with that, I would love that. That we go to an Irish town. Wouldn't that be great, Marty?
It would be great until you mentioned, hey, aren't you part of the UK? And you'd be thrown out of the bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Martin, there's one thing that I loved when I watched even the first episode is that you have such a fantastic bond that you guys go for dinner beforehand, because it's very unusual for the three of you just to be like that from the very first episode right till the end.
Well, Steve and I have a long history of working together, but Selena and I hadn't met until the first day of shooting. So I agree. I think that if you see that first episode, you see us in a restaurant, and the timing and the give and take and the subtlety within the comedy of it, you would think those three had worked together for many, many years. I'm with you.
We do. Marty and I definitely have, when we do our shows, we don't have dinner together, but we'll certainly have cocktails together after.
Always helps. Selena, have you picked up any habits from the guys? Like, is there any part when you're out and sometimes you're going, that's what the lads would say?
Oh, 1,000%. I will use their material sometimes. It doesn't execute as well, but I try. They've also given me kind of a bite, so I do have a little bit of a quick wit, quicker, not as quick as them, but I'm learning. I feel like a sponge, and I'm just wanting to learn.
You've gotten meaner and meaner, which is the good sign.
Yeah. She cannot catch up with Marty.
The one thing that I found so strange at the start, but then I began to love it, was Selena, the amount of times you said fuck. And it was so strange hearing you say fuck all the time.
I know, it is pretty funny, actually. I know. My grandpa, my papa was just like, Selena Marie. I'm like, I'm sorry.
I was trying to tell people earlier on that I saw the episodes, but I couldn't say anything. How do you guys talk to us about it without spoiling it? Because there's so much happening that you don't want to ruin it for anyone. If I can ask you, Steve, first, was there anything? How do you explain the whole show, the second season?
Well, we say that we're gonna solve another murder that happened at the end of last season, and a lot of stuff happens on the way to solving that murder. And there's a lot of suspects and a lot of twists and turns and a lot of, I would say, unexpected scenes. Selena's scene at Coney Island is fantastic. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if
they haven't seen that.
That's what?
They haven't seen that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's not a spoiler.
I don't know. Thomas, have you seen a scene at Coney Island?
Yes. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm just trying to figure out on air how is it going to work because no one has seen it yet.
Right.
So I'm a bit afraid.
Well, it's a little teasers.
Do you ever go online and look at the fandom? Because the trailer just got dropped about a half an hour ago, and I went through Twitter, and it's just the love for you guys. In Ireland, we call love graw. Do you feel that? Martin, can I ask you that? Do you feel the love that people have for the three of you now, that you become pals to everyone as a trio?
Well, I'm not really terribly involved in social media, but I certainly know, I'm Irish. So Shorts Bar in Crossy. Have you ever been there, Tom?
I haven't. No, I haven't. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, it's been in the family since 1880.
Wow. A good pint of Guinness?
And it's run by my Aunt Rosaline, who's 97 today.
Wow.
Fair. That's brilliant.
And you were so I don't have anything to say. I don't really see all the I'm now going to go look at the love.
That must excite you, the buzz constantly of people, waiting at bated breath for it to drop on Disney Plus.
I wasn't aware of it. It's great to hear.
It is really good to hear. That's so nice.
Selena, and like the guys actually, but the three of you, Sting though, I'm sorry, how did you get that man to act out how he did? What the hell? He was gas.
Wait, what man? What?
Sting. Just getting Sting.
Oh,
it was great.
Yeah,
I mean, it was he was so spectacular.
He was and funny.
And he was just, letter perfect, charming, funny. When it was off camera and on us, and he had to play the guitar at one point, improvise a song. But when it was on us, he would get up and just do his hits after take after take.
So cool.
Yeah, just for the crew.
Wow.
I tried the same thing and realized I didn't have any hits.
Is it like this when the cameras stop rolling that you guys are just laughing all the time and throwing one-liners at each other?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's kind of that. Yeah,
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
That's mad. And Selena, can you talk about any cameos that are coming up in it?
I mean, there's some surprises actually that aren't revealed, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, we had Cara Delevingne, we have obviously Shirley MacLaine, Amy Schumer. Guys, let me know if I'm missing anyone.
That's good enough. That's
yeah.
good enough.
Good enough.
But
I mean, there are more surprises, but we can't reveal.
Yeah.
Because I'm asking you that question, have you now got people that are close to you asking you about it, going, can you tell us a bit more? Because now season 1 was so successful, where now everyone's going to be like, right, season 2. Sure, I know the lads.
Yes, I do. And then I have to say to Steve, you were there. We filmed it, remember?
Well, I don't really go out, so, I don't
really go out?
I haven't been out for 10 days.
Wow.
I show a few episodes to my friends because I get too eager, and I'm eager to know what they think, So I've shown a few episodes, not all of them, to a few friends. Amazing.
And Steve, if I can ask you, because Disney Plus is so massive and Hulu and all that, is that strange that that so many people will be watching it now, that it's out there so much compared to what maybe 10 years ago when there was no such thing as Disney Plus? Does that ever come into your head?
I actually love that movies, they would you do a movie and then it would go away, but these are designed to sit there on the app and be able to be accessed at any time, and you can even wait till the season's over and then binge them all in a day if you want. So I actually really, really like that.
I also need to praise the three of you for, I am a fan of a half an hour episode. There's something about it to me that just makes me smile. Yeah. Have you had any feedback about that where people have been like, it's not 2 hours long or an hour long, it's a lovely half hour?
No, I always say that, what's great about this show is it's very much like Steve at the urinal. It streams for 33 minutes.
It's sweet. Good point.
Selena, is that what it's like when you're with these guys now, that they bounce off each other like
you
that?
don't even know the half of it. It is hysterical. It is so wonderful. And even in the silent moments, we'll find something to giggle about.
Is it strange when you stop filming now that you're like, oh, these aren't together now? Have you got that bond now that you feel like that?
I do feel like whenever we do press and stuff, I get excited to see them. And
same thing. It's fun.
It's so fun. Yeah, it's just, we have a great time. So it's always a pleasure.
Perfect. Guys, my time is up. It's such a lovely piece of TV. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you so much.
Nice talking with you all the way from Dublin.
And go to Cross McGlen and go to the bar and I'll pay for a drink.
How far is Cross McGlen from Dublin?
About
An hour
2
and a half.
hours. Yeah. I love how the fact,